Hey folks, today we started a new unit on the theme of technology in literature. We're going to be reading three texts that deal with technology, its effect on humans, and the positives and negatives that it brings to human lives. This active reading assignment is meant to accompany your work this week, and this tutorial is designed to help you understand how to complete that assignment. On the first slide, make sure to write your name in the space provided. After that, we're going to go to the directions. It's quite simple. You're going to review the slide deck. There are going to be spaces for you to complete questions on each slide. You're going to be looking for the red text. That's where your responses go. You need to make sure to write in complete sentences, provide detailed answers, and include evidence from the text where required. And once you're done with the entire slide deck, you're going to submit it and it will be an assignment grade. This is a 10-point classwork activity that will be graded and in the gradebook by the end of the week. The first section is the before reading section. This is a pre-reading activity, and you will see that there are a number of questions related to technology. Your job is to answer them in the space provided. The first one, for example, says, I like or dislike technology, and the reason I feel this way is. Your job is to reflect on the role that technology plays in your life and whether you think it has more positives or negatives, and then you're going to answer in the box. And so on for the rest of the before reading assignment questions. When you get to the next section, it's called after reading because it's assumed that you will then take the time to read the two poems and the short story that are provided in this week's class readings. After reading, you're going to reflect on what you've read. For each of the three texts, you will find a slide that looks like this. At the top is a continuum bar. On the right side, it says the author thinks technology is good for people. And on the left side, it says the author does not think technology is good. Your job is to move the slider to where you see it corresponding with the author's view on technology in that piece. You'll also see a quote from the text that I want you to think a little bit more about. And then you're going to see more questions that relate specifically to parts of the text. Your job is to complete those in their entirety after you've completed the reading. This is all in preparation for a class discussion that we'll be having on Wednesday. On Wednesday, during the discussion, you're going to listen carefully as your classmates share, and then as they share, you're going to complete this reflection page. Your job is to listen and collect 4 reflections from things that are said by your classmates and record them in this area. The final part of the slide deck is the final thoughts section. After reading, after discussing, have your thoughts on technology changed or have they been challenged since the beginning of this unit? If they haven't, why not? Your job is to respond to this in the final thoughts section of this slide deck. We're going to have lots of discussion about this in class, and I can explain any questions you have on the day in class. Be sure to ask me or call me to your breakout room so I can assist you. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to see the creative work that you come up with on the technology active reading assignment.